Ways to bring in customers, even if you haven't two pennies to rub together. Part 1. There's nothing better than getting prospects and clients knocking on your door and not having to pay a single penny to get them. How does that sound to you? Unbelievable? Well, stay with me in this article as it could be the most important one I've ever written and the most important one you'll ever read. In fact, I'll go even further and say that you'll be getting more than a year's worth of subscription value in this single article. What I strongly suggest you do is to print this article out, paste it to your wall or PC, and highlight the most highly probable idea that you can work into your business. This week, it's that important, it's that transformational. Listen closely, many business owners feel you've got to spend a bomb in order to make a bomb. Not true. And I'll prove it to you beyond any shadow of doubt. Okay, let's not waste time. Let's get down to practicals that'll make you money, instantly, without forking out a penny. Point 1. Jump onto someone else's database of customers, similar to the ones you want to reach. People pain themselves at coming up with new ways to get their ideal customer when all they have to do is to look around and see who's already serving their perfect customer. Say I'm a high-end jeweler and I'm looking to expand my customer database. If I were to do a little research, I'd see that the clients who come to my outlet also drive cars at the upper end of the market. Also, I find that a lot of customers frequent the posh restaurants in the neighborhood. The strategy: approach the vendors, business owners, whatever, and simply say to them something to the effect of, "Dear business owner, I've found that a lot of people who visit my jewelry outlet also buy your XXXXXXXXXXX. I was thinking that it may be profitable for both of us if we were to sit down and find a simple way to benefit from a business relationship. If you were to inform your customers about me and I do the same to my customers about you, then we could both add new customers to our lists, as well as making a lot more money, without paying some silly ad agency to come up with this. Now, if you've no customer database to speak of to return the favor, you could approach those same people and say, as I'm starting an exciting new business venture, I thought that the products I sell would make wonderful complementary purchases for your clients. If they purchase a car from you, you could say that they'll automatically receive a new client jewelry offer. 2. Send a single-page press release. There's no finer way to get instant credibility than by having someone in a position of authority endorse and give you a rave review. If you were to pay for such a review, disguised as an ad, you're looking at a bill running into thousands. Okay, let's put this into practice. Say you're in the restaurant business and you've got a grand opening about to happen in the next few weeks. Here's an idea, the genesis of which has made fortunes for those who've used it. Send a one-page fax to restaurant critics in the various media who are responsible for catering, eating out, entertainments, etc. The way to generate big interest is to lead the press release with a curiosity-pulling opening that gets the reader to stop dead in their tracks. Here's what I'd write on a fax as a press release to get the phone ringing off the hook by those who matter. New Spanish restaurant has more secret recipes than Colonel Sanders could ever dream about. Richmond, UK. There's a secret whisper that's going around the Richmond area. Owner Alberto Carlos has dared anyone to guess the ingredients in his 4 special dishes, and if they do, he'll gift them 1 year of eating there free. In fact, this has taken the neighborhood by such a surprise that 2 local celebrities have mentioned that they'd take on the challenge. You can contact Alberto Carlos on. Now, there'd be some people who'll hammer me by saying, but in your article headline, it said that I didn't have to have 2 pennies to rub together to make your ideas work. They're right. What to do? I've probably asked them to invest 5 pence a fax. But aha! Saved by Jeeves. I know, you can borrow the money. There, felt better. Now let's move on to the third way to get customers without, even the need to rub 2 pennies together. Point 3. Barter what you have for something you want. Now, some people will say, I don't have anything to barter. But, if they'll take the time to trawl through every aspect of their business, they'll find that they do indeed have something to barter with. Okay, let me clear something up that a few people may have trouble with in reading this. And that is, bartering is a mere form of exchange, nothing more, nothing less. Now, Let's make this real. Say you have just opened for business and you deal in selling picture frames. You've got all your stock, you've an outlet to retail them from, you've hired staff. But the only thing you don't have yet are customers. Okay, in order to get customers, you've got to advertise or promote in one way or another. Say you need to place an ad in the local press, but you're tightly strung for cash. What are you going to do? Well, digging into your business asset checklist, you find that you've the knack of getting all fixtures and fittings for your business at prices way below the industry norm. Could you not trade that process for ad space in the local paper? You can approach the local paper and say that you'd like to write an article for them that'd show people wanting to get into the framing business certain ways to get more mileage for their pound. You've got to know this. Most papers are starving for news input, for ways to keep their readers happy, interested, and engaged. Or say that you've discovered a way to make a tidy sum of money from your old, unwanted picture frames. You could approach the trade journals for the industry and say something similar regarding helping other similar concerns to yours. Now, before I get any hate mail from those irritated about the fact that they'd be helping their competitors by doing this, what they'll find is that most business owners in any industry or category haven't the smarts or energy to make these simple strategies happen. What other aspects of business can one barter? Almost anything. The staff recruiting process, the way you purchase web traffic, the way you write your ads or sales letters, the little time management system that saves you 5 hours a week, the certain winning phrases you use to get your customers to nod their heads and say yes. What do you want? Office space, fixtures, a telemarketing arm to your marketing efforts, a bunch of envelopes, a new signage. Whatever you want, you can trade for it. You just have to be a little more agile-minded than all the others out there. Ready for a break? Well, okay. But look out for part 2, copyright, C, 2014 internetmarketingtrainingclub.com.